Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Drop, and there's been some crazy freaking leaks. So I don't know why, but all this came out on the same freaking day. And first of all, I apologize if I sound a little sick or nasally. I am recovering from a cold. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, there's been some crazy ass leaks. So we have the Zoom Freak 5, the LeBron 21, and the Fear of God Adidas. It's the Fear of God Adidas version because they signed with Adidas. Obviously, they used to be with Nike, and now Jerry Lorenzo is with Adidas, right? So as far as let's start it off with the Fear of Gods, and honestly, it looks literally exactly like the Nike version, but like, what's changed really? You know what I mean? Like the Fear of Gods, the Nike basketball shoe was super heavy, super clunky, too much cage, too much everything. You know what I mean? It literally felt like a boot. Like I don't know, like is Jerry Lorenzo designing this? Like, why would you want to play in this shoe? You know what I mean? I'm sorry, am I flaming it too hard? Right, so as far as the outsole goes, we just have regular herringbone, of course, which is very, very good. And then it looks like there is a midfoot shin plate, and it says Light Strike Pro, which I do like. It says Light Strike Pro, right? Light Strike Pro, not just Light Strike Pro. So hopefully it's nice, but like I said, it looks hella freaking caged. Like the entire midsole is caged. Maybe, hopefully, it's like a softer cage, like in the Harden Volume 7, Harden Volume 6, and also like the Wild 10. You know, like those cages were like pretty damn soft, but I don't know. Like in the Fear of Gods, it was super stiff. And also in the Yeezys, it was pretty stiff. And then also in this, it looks like it's pretty damn stiff. So I don't know. Maybe though, the strobe board is gonna be super soft. We'll have to see on that. You know what I mean? Maybe there's like a little bit of a cutout or something, a mesh strobe board, right, for step and comfort. But yeah, please, I don't need, just in my personal opinion, I really don't like it when shoes are designed like this. It's just like, because first of all, it looks super edged out in the heel, right? So it'll be like it'll be a boot. It'll feel like a boot. It looks like a clunker in the heel. It says Fear of God in the heel, and we can also see the Adidas Originals logo, right? And yeah, so there is the cushion. Not looking so good. And then as far as the materials go, the materials look, it looks like a leather material in the forefoot, and then in the back it looks more of like a mesh construction, and it looks to have a midfoot strap. One thing that I do like a lot though is the 3 stripes. I think it's really creative. You know, it's like we've never seen it like this, or I haven't at least. You know, the 3 stripes logo is usually on the side. It's kind of like played out and boring, I would say, in my personal opinion. But like just 3 stripes down the middle of the toe box is actually really cool. I think that's really creative. So as far as like the looks, it looks dope. But as far as like actual basketball, I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll do a dozen basketball with this, but like it's probably gonna be like $300 and super hard to get. So I don't know. We'll have to see on that. But as far as like functionality and like for basketball, it doesn't look good. So there is the new basketball shoe from Fear of God. From Adidas, right? And next we got the LeBron 21. The LeBron 21, which looks exactly like the LeBron 20. So this is from Sneaker File. They're saying it's more of like an initial design, so it is up for change, right? Maybe it might change in the future, and it's rumored to release during the holidays of this year, of course. But yeah, is this not the LeBron 20, right? So in the fourth, we got that guardrail, right? And also even like the outsole looks exactly the same, and then the midsole looks exactly the same. Besides the heel, and what is that heel? At first, when I first saw it, I thought it was like Air Max. I was like, what is that, right? But we have this like diamond pattern on it, and I don't know. It's different. It's a different color as well. So is that like a different? Is it like a dual density midsole, like foam? Is it softer in the heel? I have so many questions. And what is that? Is that like a new Air Max unit? I don't know. And also in the back of the heel, it has like a ribbed pattern. I don't know. This kind of looks fake to me. There's no way this is the LeBron 21, right? We have one swoosh on the lateral side. Of course, the LeBron 20 had 2 swooshes, but it looks to be like a plastic, you know, for the swoosh. And then in this color, we have a suede material. And then the tongue, it's just like the overall shape, like in the forefoot and the midfoot, it looks exactly the same. So I feel like this might even be fake news. I don't know, guys, but this was going around Instagram. This was going around like everywhere. So I just wanted to show you guys this, the LeBron 21. But I mean, honestly though, if it performs or even looks like the LeBron 20, I'm not mad. But I don't know. It just, to me, it looks like fake news. I mean, even in the heel, it looks kind of, you know, it looks kind of fake. It looks basically like a drawing, right? And that's what they said in the caption. It's more like a drawing or a design in its initial phases. So it'll probably change up a good amount, but it's good to see that it'll be a low top. It looks like they're gonna continue with like the overall silhouette of the LeBron 20 of like his new design. You know what I mean? Like from the LeBron like 1 to the LeBron 19, it's been like super heavy, super bulky with a lot of freaking cushion. But the LeBron 20, I mean, it still had a lot of cushion, but better court feel and also a lot more minimal, right? And also a lot more responsive because the traction was really good, right? So there is a supposed LeBron 21. And last but not least, we got the Nike Zoom Freak 5, which every single one of you guys absolutely hated. So the actual comments on Instagram was really, really fun. I actually got a lot of comments, right? So ain't no way anyone would buy this. Not even Anne Frank, who was blind, would buy. Y'all are kind of mean. You know what I mean? They always do this, and then when we see new colorways, we're attracted, right? So that's what I'm thinking right now, right? So every single leak that we see, we're like, oh, dude, that looks terrible. But then we see actual official pictures, we see some on-foot pictures. Also, we see some better colorways. We're like, yo, that actually looks pretty good, right? And then we got, nah, bro. We got, bro. And then we got a throw-up emoji, bro. You know, so bowling shoes, you know, bowling. A lot of you guys said it's a bowling shoe. It's like, what the frick is that? You know, so a lot of you guys, I don't think I saw one positive comment about these, right? So yeah, Giannis Antetokounmpo, I feel like just likes really big swooshes, just because in all of his freaking shoes, pretty much, there's been a really big swoosh, right? It either dips into the midsole, it's on the side, but it's like oversized, you know what I mean? Like in the Zoom Freak 4, the Zoom Freak 1, it was on the midsole, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like that, but the swoosh, like the end of the swoosh, like the tail, is pretty much going through the entire midsole in this design, right? It doesn't look like it acts as a lateral counter as much. You know, it does look like the foam comes up a little bit to act as a sidewall in the forefoot, but like the swoosh, it looks like a synthetic material. It doesn't even look like it's plastic like in the Zoom Freak 4, giving you better like lateral containment, right? And also it kind of dips down, and then, you know, the swoosh is in the midsole as well. But what do you guys think the actual foam is? The foam, to me, for some reason, looks really soft, right? And it's not caged at all. It's just fully just foam. Maybe it's React. I'm guessing it's React. It looks, I don't know what it is, but to me, it looks like it's React, right? As far as the zoom units go, we don't know yet. We've had 4-foot zoom units for the past, what, Zoom Freak 4 had it, Zoom Freak 3, Zoom Freak 2, I believe, had a 4-foot zoom unit, but it wasn't like the crazy, like exposed zoom unit, you know what I mean? But yeah, I guess they're just going back to foam, and probably it's gonna have a 4-foot zoom unit like in like, you know, like the PG3, the PG2. That's what I'm guessing. And then the material, it looks actually pretty nice. It looks like a textile material, which it looks like it has a very fine thread count. The eyelets look very interesting as well. Like, it looks like there's some straps as well, not just like holes for the eyelets, but also some straps. There's one in the forefoot and also one more like in the midfoot. So I'm guessing maybe those straps go into or underneath the material for better support, kind of like Flywire, but it's just like a regular strap, right? And then we have this green part, right? And that green part looks like a leather, and actually it doesn't look that bad for quality. It looks more like a tumbled leather for some reason, right? This colorway is absolutely terrible. I don't like the gold and red and green, and also the outsole with this like blended rubber look. But honestly though, I'm liking how it looks. I feel like it looks pretty dope, like the overall silhouette. And once better colorways come out, and also once official pictures come out, I feel like a lot of us are gonna like it as well. So the Zoom Freak 4 released August 5th of last year. So yeah, I guess we have like, what, 4 more months? This is a pretty early leak actually, which is pretty interesting. But I guess it is due for a release, but then like it released in fall of last year. So maybe summer, because this is a pretty early leak, and Nike is usually pretty tight with their leaks. You know what I mean? They don't just like openly leak stuff, which is interesting. But like maybe I'm guessing summer, maybe summer or early fall is gonna be the release date of the Zoom Freak 5. But yeah, it definitely looks like a Zoom Freak, right? But anyways, tell us your thoughts on the Zoom Freak 5, the LeBron 21, which is probably not real, and also the brand new Fear of Gods by Adidas. But that about concludes this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.